Holds it aloft. Start of the final term. Werribee 12-12-84.
He thinks he's at the MCG, Jimmy. Didn't look at that.
East Geelong 7-10-52. So, in the ruck, Sloan gets it down. Fanning have a running in the ruck for East Geelong. Ball towards half forward for Taylor at Werribee. Oh, he nearly tried to take it on. Elliott tried to get the handball away, only as far as Taylor. Top of the square, good kick. Around the corner, good kick. Very nice, Blake Taylor. And the mark has been taken by Sutton. And he'll shoot for goal from 40 out directly in front. He has kicked one this afternoon, Josh Sutton.
And just as he's coming in to kick this, I just forgot to say, just after half-time, and you back this up, Smitty, fine spread from the Werribee Centrals today.
Yes. Love them dim sims, mate, magnificent.
Right, that'll do. That's it for that.
Grubby's taking a plate for home for later for tea.
Sutton comes in and kicks the goal. Straight through the middle, Josh Sutton. His second of the afternoon and the 13th for the home side. 13-12-90. They lead East Geelong 7-10-52. Smiths, Holden, Blood, Suzuki. Final quarter scoreboard. Minute played.
Gee, if you reckon their season was going to be over at three-quarter time, it may well be now. They really needed to kick the first 1, 2, 3. And Werribee Centrals are able to kick the first goal of the last quarter. And that makes their task just that so much harder now, East.
They want to be exceptional from here, Grub, if they're going to win the game of footy. So the ball's back in the middle of the ground. Carlton tries to win possession of it. He's over the top of it. Can't force his way through. It was Elliott that's got the ball out. And again, no one's going to get the ball from that position. And the umpire will come in, take possession of the ball. Thrown up quickly. I can go at it. Lappin gets the ball down, cleared away. This time McIntyre kicked it and travelled too far. Skinner had it, went to Taylor, goes back to Skinner, and he ribs the ball back towards the half-forward line. Oh, Miles, I thought he did that nicely. Went back and collected, able to get away. Runs to the boundary lines and was tripped. But it was over the boundary line, says the umpire.
Well, I think the umpire possibly could have played a trip there, because that's exactly what it was.
Could have played a trip.
You just
that's
don't
what it was.
fall over like that.
Unless you're travelling too fast.
Oh, yeah,
so
not him.
The ball, back of the contest. Fanning got the ball down, again at ground level. It comes out the back. Miles wins possession of it. His little left foot kick wasn't great, but it's gone towards the full forward position. Coming the other way, picked up nicely low, runs outside 50 and delivers the ball back towards centre wing. Oh, that was
good
nice
footy.
work. They run the ball back inside. McLennan's got a bit of a task here. Brown leads in the race for the ball, but McLennan does arrive first, then fell over. Brown tried to kick the ball off the ground. He's got support back there. Picked up, and it's going to be Duke.
Oh, he dropped the footy. Dropped the footy. He's called play on. No.
I'm not too sure what happened there, but it's going to be still sitting in the half-forward line. East Geelong with an opportunity. Carlton is back there, runs out of trouble, delivers the ball back. Outside 50, a little bit of body work out there from Skinner. Ball over the boundary line and will be thrown back in.
I think they got away with one Werribee there. That looked to me, with even out the binoculars on it, that he just dropped the footy. That was holding the ball, I think.
So ball thrown now back in by the umpire again, as we said. Tapped out the back this time. Fanning got the ball away, but it's Smith of Werribee that delivers the ball back inside 50. Johnson, nice little pick up, goes to Boyd. Boyd on the right foot, swings it back towards goal, and that has gone straight through the middle. So Boyd now has his second of the afternoon and the 14th for Werribee. They're 14-12. They lead East Geelong on 7-10. Final quarter, Smith, Holden, Blood, Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
Well, they didn't get that free kick, and Werribee brought it out, and I just watched through the binoculars the blokes running along behind, and a few of the East Geelong blokes, I think they're buggered. They just couldn't keep up with the flow of the play, which made it easy in the finish when it got to Boyd to have a nice shot for goal, but I think they might have run their race. I think they've tried pretty hard, East, but they've just running out of gas a little bit here.
So back to the middle. Good start by the home side in the final term.
Carrying a bit of weight, some of these blokes. Got some tattoos on them, look at them.
So Fanning up against Sloan. Sloan, nice tap to Carlton. Kick around the corner towards Sutton again. Can't pick it up. Dowsett can. Handball to Jacobs. Handball over the top to Lowe. There he goes with a kick towards centre wing. No mark taken. The numbers with Werribee Centrals. Skinner gets back on the right, just under pressure towards half forward. Sutton again, tried to keep it in front. Get it towards Miller. And the umpire says it's now out of bounds for a boundary throw-in.
He's gone a bit quiet, Miller.
He has.
He was probably my best player till half-time. Thought he might have been going to the yards. I'm not so sure now.
So sure.
One of the greatest meals in local Geelong pubs. I think he's missed out.
So boundary throw-in. Link Peters won't get it this week. Now Sloan gets it down.
He might.
Hamble over the top. Lowe gets the clear and kick towards centre wing. Tito in front, can't take the mark. Handball over the top. East Geelong mucking around with it on centre wing. They can't get a clear possession. Nyweller puts the shepherd on, the tackle on again. Now comes to Taylor. He gets it to centre half forward. Miles called out. Nobody wants it in the end. Now Anthony, fourth in line, tried to get it away. Comes back towards Wilson. His handball towards Chesterman. 55 out from goal. Just sets it up. Johnson comes at it. Can't take the mark. Off hands. Miles again. Couldn't pick it up. Then he falls onto it.
Got to get it out.
He got it out to Anthony. He's wrapped up, not going anywhere. He's got some dial, though.
No. So that's where he gets it wrong. He didn't drag that in. It was handball to him and tackled to the ground. Wrong decision up.
Yeah. So free kick to Anderson for East Geelong. Oh, dangerous kick. Set it up there for Rich a long time.
That's a great mark.
It was
he's
a good
the best
mark.
mark in the club, I reckon, Sutton.
Yeah. So Rich around the corner. Short little kick, Can back in board. Now McIntyre goes to Jacobs, still in the middle.
Gone a bit quiet too, Jacobs.
Yep, handball to Bryce. There he is. Now he goes back across. Short kick, a bit of candy. Oh, dangerous McIntyre. Goes wide. And mucked around with it and out of bounds. In the end, for a throw-in, 14-12-96, Werribee, they lead East 7-10-52. 7 minutes played, final term.
Penning doing the ruck work now. He gets the ball out the back, and again they kick the ball forward through McIntyre, and it's okay because McGrath has taken the mark. So McGrath just outside 50 goes towards the true centre forward position. That kick was poor. Marked there by Wilson. He plays on. He's got Boyd in a little bit of space. Boyd will take him on here and through the middle of the ground.
Boydie.
Yes, he didn't realise that Brown was right behind him.
You have to talk to him, boys.
Not too much communication there, but good chase from Hash Brown there. He goes out wide. Low is okay. Over the top Dowse if he wants to use him and does so now. He can go further afield. Needs to get round one. He might be under a bit of pressure there. Don't know whether that was clear hands either. Umpire's called a throw. And free kick will go back to Werribee.
Well, just let him up and let him give the ball back. They're trying to grab the ball off him to give it back. Just let him up. Oh, that's 50. He's just let it sit, and I left it sitting on the ground. That's 50-metre penalty.
So I think Taylor wants to claim it, but it's not his. Yeah, now it's going back to the right player.
He just put the ball on the ground.
So a little short chip up over the top. We'll go and find Miles. Miles gets the handball away, and Taylor's out and running now. Forward of centre wing, goes long. Out towards Anthony. He's got the run of the ball. Didn't quite get to the contest. Out the back, Jacobs. Jacobs gives the ball back further to Stanley, who delivers the ball back towards centre wing. Oslands is there. He didn't get a favourable bounce, but now Miller arrives. Sorry, it was Skinner. They've got a 2-on-1 situation out there. Skinner's going to win possession. Goes back by hand. Gets the ball back. Ends up there in the hands of Duke once again. Didn't know which way to go, but it's put the ball back towards centre wing. Carlton came up, tried to spoil the ball. Mark. But a mark has been taken out there, and it is Lappin. So Lappin now with the ball. Centre wing, far side. Little short chip. Okay. Mark taken by Elliott. Elliott's got numbers across the ground. Didn't look in that direction. That's a great kick because it's nicely weighted, and the mark has been taken inside 50. Is it McGrath?
Yeah, I think so.
So he's going to kick now from 50.
No,
It goes by hand to Elliott. Elliott loads up, goes long, but he is offline and through for a minor score. 7-11 now to East Geelong. They trail Werribee on 14-12. Smith's Holden, Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard.
I'm not having a go at him, but some of the results I've seen in the paper with the goals that he's kicked, has he been a little bit disappointing to you, young Elliott, today?
I suppose when the ball's not coming in cleanly, though, Grubb, it's
he's had a few chances to get it, though.
Miles short to Taylor. Goes down the line. Rich, though, takes the mark for East Geelong. Drives it back, top of the square. Sets it up. 3 East players there. That's a good mark, I think, in the end by McGrath.
I would be paying that.
And he will have a set shot for goal from 28 directly in front.
Actually, I won't have one of them. You're not going to eat this last Lamington. McGrath.
There it goes. Disappears.
Gone.
Oh. So McGrath who has not kicked a goal this afternoon so far, comes in, has now. Puts his first on the board. And the 8th for East Geelong, 8:11:59. East Geelong, they trail Werribee 14-12-96. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard, and we have been playing 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't petered out. It started at pretty ordinary and gone worse. But I don't know. I think if Werribee really, really wanted to believe, as I said at three-quarter time, that they could kick 3 or 4 more goals and make it a convincing win, I reckon.
West 5 points down over Winch.
I told you to be close out there, Smithy, you complete imbecile.
The ball back in the middle of the ground. There's a free kick. Which way is it going?
Go
To
he's
Miles.
put his hand out the wrong way, but it's going to reach Miles.
Thompson 9 points up.
Miles goes short, kick, okay, hits Carlton. He looks to go long and towards the full forward position. Anthony's out the back. Good work in there. Stanley able to bring the ball to the ground. Going back is Rich. He wants the boundary line. He's pushed it over. Umpire says, no, that'll be okay. Let's have a throw in.
Goalpost still a point up over Belmont.
That's the big game. That's the game for me. That gets Johnny Mitchell back in the hunt. Belmont win that.
So the ball thrown back in now. Again, ball for Sloan. Puts boot the ball quickly. Comes out of the contest. Picked up Miller. Well, that was nice pick up. Couldn't get boot the ball. Boyd got the handball away to Chesterman. Chesterman, and he has had a shot at goal but missed. For a minor score. 14-13. Now it's the Werribee side. 8-11. East Geelong.
And why did he miss, Smithy? Because he had 2 blokes hanging off him with pressure. It was what Werribee haven't been able to do when they get a shot at goal in their forward line. So they're still trying pretty hard.
So now it's Warwick who plays on from the full-back position, decides to go straight down the ground. Target is going to be out there and was going to be McGrath. Couldn't take the mark. Ball ends up in the hands of Carlton. Carlton looks up. Short kick into the forward line. Boyd picks it up. Goes back to Johnson on the left boot from about 40. Goes towards goal. And that is okay. He has got his second goal of the afternoon and now the 15th. And Nathan Johnson will be happy enough to see that on the scoreboard. So it's 15-13 Werribee, 8-11 East Geelong. And the Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. We've gone 12 minutes.
Well, try as hard as you will. They just when you run out of gas, you're just running along behind and it becomes a lot easier. But Werribee now, as I say, probably another couple left in them if they want to be fair income. But East Geelong, I suppose you look at their season and what do you say? They haven't done anything better than they should have, and they haven't done much worse than what you should have. I reckon that's pretty close to their season.
Back in the middle. Johnson having a run on the ruck now. Miles gets it towards Nyawella. Having a run on the ball. Tito gives it a handball backwards to Skinner. Right foot kick towards half forward. Chesterman tapped it away in the end. Bryce. Chesterman there again. Bryce with a blind turn, gave it away though. Chesterman's handball was pretty good. Miller gave it away. Wilson squeezed it, but only 3 for 1 behind. Wilson, Skinner and Miller. They all play the same, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
4, 5 and 6. So now from full back, the chip in kick. Oh,
no.
Rich. Couldn't take the mark, but was good enough to pick it up again. Goes wide, looking for Fanning. And he tries to break free. Does. Gets around. Handballs it back under pressure. Kick around the corner by Lappin. Goes towards centre wing. Now Tito. Handball. Does nicely. Miles under pressure. That's holding the ball.
This time.
And he's holding the ball. Punched it.
He's used his strength on few occasions, but he couldn't break out of that one.
So free kick to the hash. Chips the ball to Lappin. In the middle, got Jacobs. No, he likes to hold it up though.
He wanted 50 for running too
He
close,
did,
but
sadly,
he was running away.
So Lappin along to centre half forward. Punched away by Taylor behind. Ball falls to Elliott. Gives it away quickly. McGrath around the corner.
Mark here.
About 30 out from East Geelong's goal. Can't pick it up. Taylor, good shepherd, a good tackle again, and a good tackle again. Good play, Blake Taylor.
Ball it up.
Keeps the pressure on, and we'll have a ball up at 50 for East Geelong. So ball up, McLennan. Ruck work against Sloan. McLennan gets it down. Through the middle, Miles. Handballs it away. Skinner towards Wilson. Oh, he can't take the mark. Dowsett. He picks it up. He handballs it over the top to Elliott. Sets him a task. Sloan wraps him up. Not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up. 15-14, 104 Werribee. They lead East 8-11, 59. 15 played final term.
So ball up to take place quickly. Umpire throws it up. Fanning up. Sloan up early. Got the ball down. Miles tried to feed it through some legs. Got out the back to Dowsett. Dowsett of East puts the ball back into their forward line. Brown leads in the race of the ball. Can't take it cleanly. The ball runs back over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in it in the forward pocket.
Deliberate.
Umpire about to throw the ball back in now, as we said. And it's in their forward line. The ball tries to be picked up there. Lappin got the handball away. Ball is worked out of the contest, picked up there from Wilson. A little bit of dash, gets out of the contest, Sablich. He finds that player towards between centre and centre wing. Sablich now not too sure what he wants to do with the ball, but he decides to go long into the forward line. Good kick to Chesterman, up in front, couldn't take the mark, out the back. This time comes towards Skinner. He goes back inside, kick a little bit too much height on it, picked up by Rich. He goes back towards centre wing, out there, the mark is not taken. And again, player over there with Whiten, couldn't take clean possession of it. Ball now comes to Warwick, who puts the ball back inside 50, and that's a good strong mark there to Jack Elliott. And he will go back and kick towards goal for his third.
Yeah, I think what you've probably got to try and do in that situation, get a fist to it.
So Dowsett now has made down the ground some space, turns around and kicks quickly towards goal, and he has got his first goal of the afternoon, Jake Dowsett. The ninth now for East Geelong. They're 9-11. They trail Werribee on 15-14. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
A little bit of junk time going on now, I think. I tell you what, East aren't the only side that's pretty tight. I think Werribee are running out a little bit of the legs too. But yeah, look, we said it right from the start. It hasn't been great shakes as a footy match, but looking at all the other scores, it might be a bad round 16 for us. I don't know.
All square at Winch. 10, 12, 72.
I tipped the draw at Winch. I tell you what. We reckon my call last week, I tipped this draw, and I reckon you both get the arse. I'll do it on my own.
Okay, let's go down.
We'll go home.
Well, you can go home. You've done nothing all day.
Bellpost still a point up over Belmont.
Thank you.
Now back to the middle. Johnson gets it down nicely to Miles. Sidestep, handball was good to Matt Smith. Goes to the right foot kick towards full forward. Leonard having a run in the forward line as well. And Anthony's there as well. He's wrapped up, tried to get it away to Chesterman. Don't know whether he...
How to get rid of that?
Yeah, he sort of handed it over to Darryl.
It's one of those decisions when the ball goes over, it's just easier to let the bloke throw it in it, really.
Yeah.
It could have gone. He could have paid it.
So Andrew throwing.
O'Connor and Dalhouse out for Geelong. Menengola and Henderson in.
Oh, thank you.
Henderson, you beauty. They've got no hope now.
Yeah, I'll say. Ball down, Lappin. Over the top of it, handballs it away. Chesterman, his handball's chopped off. Dowsett. Kick was smothered. Tito running back with a flight of it, got a hand to it. And follows it up. Tito does nicely. Handballs it away. Sablich needs to finish off the good work of Nia Weller. It does!
Oh!
Great play. Sablich kicks the goal. Here's first the afternoon. Tito's goal, though. 16-14, 110 Werribee Centrals. They lead East Geelong at 9-11-65. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard. And we've been playing 19 minutes.
Yeah, look, he's been a little bit in and out today too. They've done some nice things. The kid that kicked the goal, he come with a huge rap, actually, from Spotswood in the WRFL, and he hasn't played for a while, and he gets a few knocks. He's only a little fella, and he gets a bit sore. But I think he'll fit in. I think he'll be a pretty handy player come the finals.
Winch a point up.
Oh, no, don't do that on me.
Belmont 4 points up over Bellpost Hill. Inverleigh 19 up over North Geelong. Thompson 16 up over Anarchy.
So ball through the middle of the ground. That's good work there from Skinner. Them dashing through, puts the ball back into the forward line. And mid to Anthony, goes to Leonard. Leonard got the handball away to Boyd. Boyd, yeah, good work, Chesterman. Boyd, he won't miss that one. And he becomes the leading goal kicker in the day. He's got 3. And the 17th goal now, 17-14. Werribee 9-11. East Geelong.
They're shot, aren't they? They are dead set shot. They were running up and down on a one spot now, Easton. Probably blew it early in the game. I thought they were playing well enough to get a lead in that first quarter, but they couldn't quite break away. And I think Werribee Centrals haven't come back with the form that they've been over the last, except for last week, the last 8 or 9 rounds, but they've actually improved their footy a fair bit in probably the second half, I reckon, Smitty. Not so much the second quarter, but the second half.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just looking at that, I can't believe you picked this game. Just looking at the scores around the grounds.
I leave you for a week, and this is what you do.
This is what Smitty does to you.
That's what happens when you leave in the hands of Captain Crapo over here.
At least I don't have to travel far to get home, mate.
Gets it down. McIntyre goes towards half forward.
Oh,
Good
good
mark.
mark.
Stanley took the mark.
He's been pretty good,
He's got
Stanley.
a good set of hands.
Yeah,
actually.
he has. Probably needs to do a bit more when the ball hits the ground. And that. Oh, he's aiming.
Oh, so he gives the ball to Elliott, who kicks the goal. Shoot, that's a good kick too, Jack Elliott. Kicks his third of the afternoon, and the 10th for East Geelong, 10-11-71. They trail Werribee 17-14, 116. Smiths Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard, 21 minutes played.
A kid that can kick a ball like that, and as I said earlier, 39 goals. I just wish he had done a couple of them a little bit earlier in the game and give East a little bit of momentum, kept them in the game longer, because he is a good player, but he's been a little bit disappointed. But that was a beautiful bit of play and beautiful goal from Elliott.
Ball thrown up in the middle of the ground. This time the ball is tapped down. McLennan gets the ball coming through. Skinner did what he did last time. Runs to 50.
Oh, he's gone too far.
Get out of it.
Oh, I tell you what, it was close.
Oh, he's picked the ball up and he's travelling at pace, mate.
Yeah, but you're still only allowed to run 15 no matter
It
what.
doesn't matter.
No, I'll go with the umps on this one.
Nah.
It was pretty close.
Nah.
It's one of them ones you don't like to see played. It was good footy, but it was close, Smitty.
Lack of theatre.
Yeah.
He got it in the centre, and he's 25 yards back.
You'd hate to see that at the grand final if they were pulled up for that, I can tell you.
Oh,
Ball through the middle of the ground, goes out wide, goes towards McGrath out there on centre wing. He does a bit of nice work, chips up over the top, goes back and looks for and will find Elliott. He plays on quickly. Ball goes quickly into their forward line, coming across. That's a good pair of hands. And the mark has been taken out there. It hasn't been too bad today, Fanning.
In and out. Like most of them, really, in and out.
Yeah, no dominance, but...
Tell you what, though, that hold the ball free kick, it's a hell of a lot easier to special comment on when you're 7 goals up in round 16. Is it not?
Yeah, you're right. Could be. So Fanning now will come in and kick for goal. Got to kick it about 40, almost directly in front. That's
never looked like it.
No, I think it's out of bounds in the full, so it won't even trouble the scorebook. And free kick will go to Brown, just beside the behind post. So Brown now brings the ball outside 50. East Geelong with some numbers there. Ball comes to ground. Carlton leads in the race for the ball. Doesn't quite go over the boundary line. The handball came out, but this time it will be pushed over the boundary line. Boyd gives the ball back to the umpire.
They've come from a long way back, West, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. McLennan gets the ball down to the front of the contest. Ball goes towards centre wing. Leading the race was Boyd, and again the ball goes back over the boundary line, so he hands it back to the umpire once again.
Geez, I reckon the Belmont Lions are home.
Sloan throws the ball, takes the ball out of the ruck contest, I should say, gets it and goes towards centre half forward, going back. The mark has been taken out there by Bryce, so Bryce now for East Geelong brings the ball back towards centre wing. Dowsett is the target, had to take it, Mark, and did. So he now settles things down. Defensive side of centre wing for East Geelong, looks towards the half forward line. Nice looking kick. Mark is taken out there. This time it's going to be Lawrence. Lawrence goes back inside. We'll have Lappin. Lappin plays on and goes long. Direct towards goal. It's going towards the top of the square. Mark is not taken. Picked up. Handball from Alush. Goes to Brown. Brown has Skinner out and running, and Skinner brings the ball back outside 50. Goes towards Dowsett. He didn't get a favourable bounce. Goes back and will be handball back to Wilson. From Wilson to Skinner. Ends up in the hands of Dowsett. Skinner's gone back and collected it. Got the ball at the back. Handball goes further back from Quarrier into the hands of Sloan. Little chip up over the top.
That's
It's
not
going
15.
to be okay. Umpire says yes, it is. It's going to be paid. Kicked around the corner by Wilson. Goes towards centre wing. Chessman up over the top. Mark not taken. Stanley handballs out the back. Ends up there in the hands of Can. He goes across the ground and Warwick's in plenty of space by himself. Can take the ball and run from centre wing. He delivers the ball long and it has gone long. Elliott's out the back. He's going to take the mark. Play on. Waltz into goal and kick goal number 4. 11-11 East Geelong. 17-14 Werribee. And the final quarter, Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
Yeah, good goal, Jack Elliott, but the boy, who was the boy that kicked it? He played a pretty good game, actually.
Warwick, Chris Warwick.
Chris Warwick played a pretty good game. I thought he'd been one of East Geelong's best. He put that in a magnificent spot. It gave the defenders no chance, and Elliott waltzed through and kicked a nice consolation goal, really.
West 4 points up over Winch.
Oh, but East going to lose. It's not going to matter.
Yeah, I know. But Winch just can't pick them, can you?
Oh, especially against West.
Back in the middle, McLennan gets it down, rove by Miles. Feigned the handball, went the kick instead towards half 4. Chesterman comes out, can't take the mark. Low, follows it up for East, leaves it behind though. Kick around the corner, Matt Smith, high kick, mark that bastard. But goes up 7 kilometres up. I know. Gee whiz, Low gets it out. That was terrible. Lawrence handball to Dowsett.
He does that now and again.
Hey? Yeah, I do, don't I? Go out there. Brown takes the mark. Long way from goal, centre wing. Just some of the kicking is just horrendous. Anderson,
Top of the arms.
Top of the arm, fair enough. Well, oh, no, has to come back.
Wrong
Good
player.
umpiring. Yeah, no, Lappin ran away.
Yeah, but isn't it still that can be advantage? Or is it play stop?
I don't know.
Well, Anderson's got it anyway, wasn't
No.
he? He's got the free kick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, and it goes to Lappin anyway, who took the kick to start with.
Should have let him have it.
Yeah, Lappin now. Centre half forward. Oh, to the hash. He goes up, played for a free
He's got
kick
a
and got
free.
it in the end. He put enough acting on it to get it, make sure he got it.
I still think
Darcy
there was
ducked his head, but anyway.
a bit of interference there while he was trying to take the mark, though.
He looks like a horse.
He was looking for grubs.
You can't interfere with blokes taking the mark. We should have looked over here.
Oh, please blow the sorry. Well, I think we're all had enough now. The Hash, who has not kicked a goal today, and still hasn't with that.
He's a funny old kick, isn't he?
Yeah, put it up. Oh, good mark.
That's what I said. I can't remember him doing that last year when we watched him.
No. McGrath takes the mark.
Well, the other fella too. Lowe's got a funny sort of a kick
Yeah.
as well.
Yep. So he comes in, McGrath, and has kicked the goal. So he's second of the afternoon, 12th for East Geelong. They go to 12-11-83. Trial Werribee Central 17-14. 1-17, and that is on the Smith Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 28 played.
I don't know about you two blokes, but even though they've taken the foot off the pedal a little bit, I still think it's worrying that they've taken 2 or 3 pack marks down in the goal square. Even with it's junk time, it doesn't matter. You're still trying to punch the footy away. I still reckon they lack something down there.
Yeah, but you have a look at the size of them down there, Grub.
Well, that's what I
size
mean.
of the defenders.
That's what I
That's
mean.
been their issue all year. But when they had Buck and those blokes back there in the
And
last couple of
Braden
weeks,
Smith too.
yes, exactly right.
Yeah.
It makes a hell of a difference. So the ball from the middle of the ground, it's tapped clear of the contest now. Trying to run onto the ball was Wilson, but with him is Dowsett. He might have caught one there. Picks out the back as Miles. Gets out of the contest. Handballs over the top to Carlton. Steps inside. Goes to Sutton. Sutton on the right boot. Looks across the ground. Nicely weighted kick. Went to Nyawalla. Round the body he goes. And
Bang.
Tito has
Tito
gone.
missed it.
No, he has too. Through for a minor score. 17-15 now to Werribee. 12-11 East Geelong. And just on 28, nearly 29 minutes gone, final quarter.
I think the other thing too is if Bald comes back, or he will come back, then Anthony will probably go back down back as well, which gives him that little bit of height. But they've been very short down there today.
Yeah, Belmont have just gone bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
24 points up.
So the ball now kicked out from fullback was Stanley, goes outside, Taylor's up in front, no
Oh,
mark taken.
that's a
Again,
free.
Brown taps the ball free, went back and collected, Dowsett outside, looks to the forward line, goes long in that direction. Whiten got his hand on the football, was able to knock the ball away and over the boundary line, and that will be thrown back in just inside the forward 50.
It's the same as the one down there. If you're going for a mark, you can't come in and bump a bloke in the air when he's trying to take a mark. It's a free kick.
So that means that East Geelong season's still alive then, if that results to stay the way they are. Ball out the back,
Oh, don't
ends
go
up
there.
in the hands of Lawrence, goes across the ground, and another mark taken out there by Elliott. So
Let me check me research, boys.
West 12 points up,
So Winch are gone.
pretty much.
well, we'll keep East Geelong alive, believe it or not.
Yeah, it will.
And Anarchy next week, and Thompson last game, Winchelsea. East Geelong,
Anarchy May.
Belmont and Bellpost Hill.
thank you very much.
Huh?
So now East Geelong and Elliott come in, kicks for goal, has 4
Missed.
goals, 2. And 12-12 now East Geelong, 17-15 to Werribee. And we have gone over 30 minutes, final quarter. Miles doing the kicking in this time, and he goes to the far side of the ground, goes low, flat, and outside 50. Marcus taken out there. Quarrier handballs back inside. Taylor on the run, needs to get rid of the ball, goes long as the siren sounds to end the game here. As we tick over 13 and a half minutes, it is 17-15, 117 to the Werribee side. East Geelong 12-12, 84. Goal kickers for the home side. Boyd with 3, 2 each to Anthony, Johnson, Sutton and Miles, 1 each to Skinner, Sloan, Taylor, Carlton, Seblich and Chesterman. And for East Geelong, Elliott with 4, 2 each to Warwick and McGrath and Stanley, 1 each Dowson and McIntyre.
So Werribee 17-15, 117 have defeated East Geelong 12-12, 84. We will take a break, come back with a final siren. Thanks to Buckley's Entertainment Centre, wrap things up here at Sevelex Oval this afternoon. You're listening to Matchday Live on 94.7 The Pulse.